How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. You're about to see some of the most mysterious videos going around the internet. So smash that subscribe button right now and get ready for some creepy content, just like this. An unsettling video from Argentina has been causing a stir on TikTok, leaving viewers both spooked and puzzled. The clip, uploaded by user Nico Asman, was reportedly shot by a security guard during a night shift at Lana Cemetery in Remedios de Escalada. In the eerie footage, the camera focuses on the cemetery's gates where a bizarre scene unfolds. A person is seen pushing their head through the iron bars, displaying behaviour that can only be described as disturbing. As the situation escalates, two men appear, attempting to soothe and calm the agitated individual. Despite their efforts, the person's screams pierce the night. Local residents are divided in their interpretation of the events. Some are convinced that the individual was possessed by the devil, drawn inexplicably to the cemetery in the dead of night. On the other hand, there are those who suggest a more earthly explanation. They speculate that the person might be struggling with a mental illness or the effects of drug use, which could account for their erratic behaviour. The debate over the true nature of the events continues with no definitive conclusion. Whether an encounter with the paranormal or a distressing human episode, the footage from Lana Cemetery remains a topic of eerie fascination. This next one's been going viral this past few weeks over on TikTok. It was uploaded by user Scary Exposed. Take a look at what's been spooking viewers. The uploader suggests the figure could be a Skinwalker witch. While it's most likely CGI, it hasn't stopped viewers from getting creeped out. The clip racked up thousands of views, with many commenters wishing they didn't get served the video so late at night, which TikTok seems to have a habit of doing. An eerie photograph shared on the popular Facebook page Ghosts of London has caught the attention of paranormal enthusiasts and skeptics alike. The image, belonging to Patricia Cross, captures a seemingly ordinary moment with her two daughters. However, a closer look reveals a chilling detail that sparked widespread intrigue. In the background of the photo, to the left of Patricia's daughters, there appears to be an unexpected figure. The entity, which wasn't noticed at the time of the photograph, bears a striking resemblance to a nun. The photograph was taken a few years ago in South Georgia, USA, in a house where Patricia's daughter lived at the time. According to Patricia, there was no one present during the photo session who matched the description of the figure in the background. As the photo circulates on social media, it has sparked a range of reactions. Some viewers are convinced that the image captures a genuine paranormal phenomenon, possibly the spirit of a nun with some connection to the location or the family. Others approach the photo with skepticism, suggesting the figure could be a trick of the light, an optical illusion, or even a case of pareidolia, where the human mind perceives a familiar pattern where none actually exists. So as always, I'll throw this one out to you, the viewers, for final judgment. A spine-tingling video posted by TikTok user DJ Hillier has been causing quite a stir among social media users. The footage, which was meant to be a simple recording of their child in their room, captured something far more unsettling. Take a look.
John!
In the video, a shadowy, indistinct figure suddenly appears at the window.
John!
The homeowner swiftly calls out and rushes outside in an attempt to confront or at least identify the unexpected visitor.
John!
However, upon reaching the spot, they find nothing. There's no trace of anyone or anything that could have been peering in through the window. What adds an extra layer of mystery to this encounter is the positioning of the window itself. It's situated quite high up on the wall, leading viewers to speculate about the height of the figure. Based on the window's placement, the figure would need to be over 8 feet tall to peer into the room as seen in the footage. This detail has fueled a wave of speculation and theories, with some suggesting the possibility of a supernatural entity. The homeowner's reaction, a mix of fear and bewilderment, resonates with many who have viewed the clip. The absence of a tangible explanation only adds to the eerie nature of this strange sighting.
John!
In a remarkable event, Mexico's Congress recently held its second session focusing on unidentified flying objects and the enigmatic Peruvian mummies with 3 fingers. This session, a follow-up to the initial meeting in September, witnessed a series of declarations from researchers and experts asserting the authenticity of the mummies while steering clear of confirming their extraterrestrial origin.
The initial videos that will go as I say the first part of my...
The main proponent of this session was Mexican journalist and UFO enthusiast Jaime Maussan, who has been vocal about his belief that these mummies found near Peru's ancient Nazca lines are not related to any known life forms on Earth.
I want to highlight the studies of these pterodactyl beings found in Peru, as well as the exposition of 2 entirely new species.
Unlike the first session where the specimens were displayed, this time the focus was on substantiating that these bodies are real, once-living organisms. Anthropologist Roger Zuniga from San Luis Gonzaga National University in Ica, Peru, played a key role in this session. He, along with other researchers from the university, have been studying 5 similar specimens over the past 4 years. Their conclusion is unambiguous: the mummies are real. Zuniga, while presenting a letter signed by 11 university researchers, clarified that their findings do not imply an extraterrestrial origin for these bodies. These sessions have not been without controversy. Many experts have dismissed Maussan's claims as a publicity stunt, citing previous studies on similar remains that concluded they were altered using a combination of animal and human bones. However, Zuniga differentiates the specimens he studied from these potentially fake examples, maintaining the authenticity of his findings.
And we have a bunch of iconographical evidence, not even in Peru, not only in Peru but in the rest of America, that represent these beings, these pterodactyl beings, with the characteristics that have these beings that are in the university.
In a notable development, Congressman Sergio Gutierrez from President Andrés Manuel López Obrador's ruling Morena Party advocated for reform in Mexico's laws to ensure public access to all UFO-related information. The session also ventured into more speculative territory, with Argentine surgeon Celestino Adolfo Piotto suggesting that these beings might be an evolved form of modern humans, calling them our descendants. Adding a touch of entertainment to the serious discussion, Mexican rapper Claudio Yato shared his personal UFO sightings, concluding with a rhyme that garnered applause from the audience.
And truly, we are at an oasis in the universe, and I do think that these guys are just waiting for us to destroy ourselves to be able to take this place.
This session in the Mexican Congress highlights the growing interest and debate around UFOs and related phenomena, straddling the line between science, speculation, and pop culture. While the true nature of these Peruvian mummies remains a mystery, the discussion they've sparked continues to captivate public attention.
The denomination of my specialty, or as a forensic.
A chilling clip initially shared on TikTok by user Scary Exposed has been unsettling viewers worldwide. Captured on October 2023, the home security footage appears to show a woman in a kitchen with unnaturally long arms and a hauntingly gaunt grey face. The story accompanying the video suggested that a young boy, feeling uneasy about his mother's odd behaviour, checked their home security CCTV system, only to discover his mother transforming into this eerie figure. The video rapidly gained traction, amassing a large number of views and sparking wild speculation among viewers. Many theorised that the mother had been replaced by a Skinwalker, a creature from folklore known for its ability to mimic human appearances, suggesting a sinister infiltration of the family home. As the clip went viral, its mysterious and disturbing nature caught the attention of many, leading to soaring views and rampant online discussion. However, the true origin of the footage was soon uncovered, revealing a twist in the tale. It turns out the unnerving footage was not a real-life occurrence, but a segment from a lesser-known Windows game titled Alternate Watch. Released in May 2022 in a somewhat unfinished state, the game flew under the radar. The game has since garnered a dedicated following, with many gamers streaming their playthroughs on Twitch. This incident highlights the thin line between reality and fiction in the digital age, where convincing game graphics can blur the boundaries and capture the imagination of a global audience. Before we get to that #1 spot, remember to hit that subscribe button, then tickle that little bell icon there and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary and creepy videos. A mysterious photograph sent in by one of our viewers, Neil, has sparked intrigue and speculation. Taken during a September trip to the Lake District's Coniston copper mines in England, the image captures a small waterfall. But more intriguingly, a ghostly figure resembling a woman's face peeking from behind a bush just to the left of a rocky outcrop. Neil recalls that during their visit, he didn't notice anything unusual, focusing mainly on the waterfall. However, his partner mentioned an eerie sensation of being watched. The location of this apparition is particularly curious, situated in a practically inaccessible area near a cliff hedge leading to a small cave. Further investigation into the area's history revealed a chilling connection. The site is near where Carol Park, known as the Lady in the Lake, was found in 1997, over 2 decades after her disappearance in 1976. In a haunting tale that gripped the UK, the mysterious disappearance of Carol Ann Park in 1976 evolved into the notorious Lady in the Lake case. Carol vanished on July 17, 1976, leaving her family in a state of despair. It wasn't until 1997 that the mystery deepened, when divers in Coniston Water discovered her remains, reigniting the case and casting suspicion on her husband, Gordon Park, a retired teacher. Gordon Park was arrested and in 2004 found guilty of murdering his first wife. The trial revealed a grim narrative. Carol was subjected to blunt force trauma, then bound, weighed down and cast into the lake. Her body lay hidden on an underwater ledge, almost eluding discovery entirely. In a tragic turn, Gordon Park was found dead in his prison cell in 2010. The Lady in the Lake case remains a dark chapter in British criminal history, a story of love, betrayal, and enduring mystery. The discovery of Carol's body brought tragic closure to her disappearance, unveiling a sinister secret that had been submerged for decades. This discovery raises the question, could Neil's photograph be capturing the lingering spirit of Carol Park? The strange white anomaly in the photo, positioned in an unreachable area, adds to the mystery of this historic and tragic case. While some family members still seek answers and hope for new evidence, others remember the dark and controlling nature of Gordon Park. The case, often likened to a Raymond Chandler novel due to its dramatic and mysterious nature, continues to captivate and haunt those who encounter it. As the Criminal Case Review Commission re-examines the case, the photograph adds another layer of intrigue to the already complex and heart-wrenching story of the Lady in the Lake. Whether this image is a spectral visitation or something more explainable remains a subject of speculation and mystery.
Now, in case you haven't heard the awesome news, we've launched a brand new second channel. If you want to see the latest episode, check out that link on the top there. Otherwise, there's a spooky playlist there you can binge on. Now, leave us a comment down below which one of these clips you thought was the scariest or weirdest. We love hearing your feedback. And that's it for me. I'll see you all next time.